What's up everyone, TerraQuake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon HeartGold walkthrough. In the last part, we checked out the west side of Route 20 before taking on Blaine in his little makeshift gym over by the Seafoam Islands, and grabbing the 7th badge here in Kanto, 15th one overall. And while we could go back to Cinnabar Island and talk to Blue and get him back into the Viridian City Gym and get our 8th badge or 16th badge, whichever way you look at it, I'm going to check out Route 19 and the rest of Route 20. So earlier this little beach was blocked off because they had to clear out the debris from the volcanic eruption or whatever on, Cinnabar Island. But now this place has opened up. I'm not really sure when it opens up, if I'm going to be honest. It might be after you get a certain number of gym badges, or if I had to guess, maybe it's after you do the power plant stuff. But let me go ahead and use a max repel, and it is time to cruise over the open waters once again. It feels like we've been spending a lot of time out at sea, but this is like the last time we'll be going through, a true water route in this series. So yeah, there's that to look forward to, I guess. We're done with water routes, yay! Anyways, here we go, taking on some trainers. I've got Peppa out front right now just because Peppa is like the lowest level mon and he needs more levels, so that's what we're going to do. But yeah, today we're just going to be taking on trainers. That's really about it. If you missed yesterday's episode, I'm going to save the Seafoam Islands for when we catch the legendary birds, so I'm not going to worry about that area just yet. For now, we will worry about this Goldeen. Well, actually, do we have to worry about a Goldeen? No, we do not. And then, yeah, tomorrow's episode will be the Viridian City Gym, and then after that, I think I might switch the plans around a little bit. I'm thinking about doing Suicune and Latias after Blue, then doing Mount Silver and Red, and then doing the rest of the Legendaries. Not really sure which order I'll do the Legendaries in, but I think just because it would be more convenient for me, considering how much time I have right now, I would rather do the Suicune and Latias for Saturday's video. This is, of course, Thursday's episode right now, and it is very late, as I'm sure you guys probably noticed. Currently recording this video past 10 o'clock at night, so am I going to get it up before midnight? I don't know, we'll see. But if I don't, it's okay. But yeah, really just, couldn't have access to the computer for a while tonight. So that is the reason why I'm recording it so late, and I probably should have recorded this video maybe last night, but I also didn't do that, so here we are. Yeah, procrastination. Everyone deals with it, right? Everyone deals with it. Okay, so let's go out to Rubble. Why the heck not? We will continue taking on some swimmers. Now, I know there's a ton of items. I think on route... Actually, I think it's this route, isn't it? Or is it Route 20? No, it is this route. You can get, the TM for Brine. So I'll be on the lookout for that. Other than that, tons of hidden items. And they're your generic hidden items that you'll find on surfing routes, like pearls, big pearls, maybe a couple of other solid things. But because, we're less than 10 episodes away from being done with this series, I'm not really too worried about getting hidden items. Anyways, Remoraid, you have no defenses whatsoever. I love how Remoraid is just very frail defensively, and then it evolves randomly into a freaking tanky octopus that can take hits for days. Also, if you're wondering how to prepare for Blue, you really can't because he's got a pretty diverse team. He's one of those unique gym leaders that doesn't use a specific typing, which is kind of neat. And yeah, you're just gonna, hope you have the best type matchups. He's also the highest level gym leader out of Kanto and out of the whole game, as a matter of fact. I think his highest level mon is 61 or 60, and I love how we got poison too. Alright, I will heal that up very quickly, I suppose. Let's see, we still got full heals, don't we? Somewhere, yep, there we go. Alright, get that poison out of there, and then I think we only have 2 more people left on this route. I'm going to make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, here they are, but I think the TM is down here. So, TM 55 Brine. Special attacking water type move. It's not horrible or anything. Also, I know there's a hidden item somewhere around it, I thought. Or is Bulbapedia lying to me? Come on. Oh, there it is. Big Pro. It was literally right under the same spot. Okay. But yeah, Brine, solid move. double the damage if the opponent is below half health. So it's a good way to finish off people. But this late in the game, you know, you're probably better off sticking to Surf or Waterfall. Heck, maybe Hydro Pump, Hydro Cannon if you've got that. I don't really know. Here's a Clamperl, though. I think there's a hidden deep sea scale coming up, and someone commented on one of the recent episodes letting me know which item evolves Clamperl into, you know, either Huntail or Gorbis, so I appreciate that, because I can never remember. But, yeah, deep sea scale, I think it's another hidden item. But if you are looking to evolve a Clamperl, which I think the only way to get a Clamperl is, like, you know, connecting the game pack or whatever, and doing the swarms and stuff. Whatever it is, you know. Anyways, this guy's, like, struggling in the water right now. How can you call yourself a swimmer if you can't even swim? Like, they should make a new trainer class for all these, like, swimmers, quote-unquote, that when you talk to them, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. I can't reach Fuchsia City. Like, they gotta make a new trainer class for that. I don't know what it would be called, like, non-swimmers? I don't know. I just feel like you can't be called a swimmer if you literally can't swim. Who knows? Who knows? Game Freak probably just didn't have the space because, you know, they're already cramming 2 regions into one game, which is pretty wild if I'm going to be honest. Like, gotta give them credit for putting on one of the best post games out there. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Actually, probably the best post game in my opinion. Yeah. Get mad at me all you want. I've seen some comments, especially over on the main channel during the videos that I do. You know, I'll play through the post game of different Pokemon games, and some people are like, "Man, this post game sucks." But everyone's got their own opinion, so it's not like I'm, you know, getting mad or anything. All right, we will finish you off with a bite. Nice job, Granbull, finishing off the last trainer on this route, and now it's time for Route 20. So remember, Route 20 has an east and west side. The west side can be accessed from Cinnabar Island. The east side can be accessed from here, or by, I guess, going through, whatever you call it, the Seafoam Islands. And, yeah, again, more hidden items are probably located around this route, but I'm not going to bother looking for them. So, for now, we will move on to this swimmer. I feel so much lighter in the water. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? Because you float. Well, you don't float, you gotta, like, keep yourself up. But water makes things more dense, so wouldn't you feel heavier? Shoot, man, it's too late at night to be thinking about stuff like that. Alright, Meryl, I'll give you a strength. This should hopefully level Granbull up to level 55. So, really, the crazy thing is, what, we were, I think, what did I get my Mons up to? 44 before the Elite Four? So each Pokemon has gone up roughly, you know, 10 to 12 levels since the Elite Four. So I guess that's kind of, if you fight like every single trainer in the post game, that's kind of how far you're going to get. Which, even if you were to, you know, get your Pokemon up to level 50 or 55, you know, really over-prepare for the Elite Four, I guess you're only around level 65 going into the Red battle, which is still just crazy because Red, you know, he's got 70 and a couple 80s. So, you know, it's, I can see why Red got the status of like one of the toughest trainers for such a long time because he deserved it, man. He deserved it. He's got those high-level boys. All right, I'm going to stay in and risk it here. Perish count down to 2, but even if we don't one-shot this Meryl, we should live another turn. Perish Song, I think that's like the first time we've seen that get used in this series. Not a very common move, but it's kind of crazy when it does get used because I feel like it just makes the battle a lot more hectic because now you just have that thing sitting in the back like, all right, got to switch out after 3 turns, now 2 turns. So I always kind of like it when people go for Perish Song, even though it risks killing my Pokemon, but it's cool, so yeah. All right, I'll throw Jumpluff up front. I mean, you are a grass type after all, so you should be able to handle all these water types, right, Jumpluff? If we could find another trainer, there we go. Except she's running away from me because she's scared. That trainer really wants to be Misty, like, very badly, apparently. She had 3 Starmies. Not to mention they all had Thunderbolt, too, meaning she's giving TMs to her Pokemon, which only gym leaders can do, and me, of course. Regular trainers aren't allowed to use TMs. Are you kidding me? Hey, and we're fighting Elmo now. What the heck? Yo, are we just getting into, are we getting into that point in the game where the developers, they were just looking for any name they could find, so they were like, hey, let's go to Sesame Street and start looking for names. Next up's going to be Swimmer Big Bird, and then like Swimmer Oscar or something. Alright, Jumpluff did get up to level 56 in that last battle, so I've got Charlotte up front now. It's kind of cool that, you know, Jumpluff for a while was like kind of struggling on the team, like the lowest level mon, and now it's tied for like the highest. So, you know, just shows like a character arc, dude. It's like a freaking anime. Yeah, we've got character arcs. Yeah, let's go. Bet you've never seen a whole character arc in a Pokemon walkthrough. And I'm going to stay in for Tentacruel. I don't think you really have much for me. Poison Jab me all you want, boy. Get a crit, it's still not doing that much. And Psychic, well, that's probably not doing too much either, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, about a third. You know, we're not a special attacker, and Tentacruel is a special defender. I'm a poet, didn't even know it. Your physical defense does not matter to me, though. Now, I sort of... Oh, hey, nice crit. I sort of touched on this in the last episode. I'm not really sure which side of Seafoam Islands takes you to Articuno. I think in these games, you can get to Articuno from both directions. I'll make sure of that before I, you know, just like hop straight into the Legendary Bird episode. But I feel like in the Kanto games, you had to enter from like one side specifically. I could be wrong about that still. I have no idea. But we have reached the land again. We're now on the other side of where we were in yesterday's video. So, yeah, Blaine, maybe I'll, like, bring out my Mammal Swan and just break down your whole gym. Could you imagine he, like, you know, runs away from the volcanic eruption because the gym got destroyed, goes in to this little cave thinking it's safe, and then my Mammal Swan just comes out of nowhere. Anyways, here's a Linoon, or Linoon, however you want to say it. You know, something that's not a water type, so that's kind of cool. As long as it doesn't belly drum, then, you know, I'm fine with the Linoon. It's not too bad, man. It's not too bad. I don't think I've ever used, like, a Zigzagoon on my team, but, hey, it's pretty solid, I think. You know, definitely not the worst regional rodent. Oh, and it has a citrus berry. What the heck, dude? You're not a gym leader. What's with trainers wanting to be gym leaders? Only gym leaders can have held items, too. Ooh, there's Slash. That's going to do a lot more damage. And, oh, with the crit, it's almost going to kill. Thank goodness Ariados hung on barely by the hair on his chinny chin chin. And the poison will finish you off. Sweet. Alright, so Charlotte, I think you're about donezo after that battle. So, for the last fight, I think the person is actually further over to the left. If I could open my menu, don't know why it's like closing and opening. Let's just make it easy and go back out to Jumpluff. I mean... Why not? Why not? Grass types, they get screwed over. Oh, you're not over here. Are you way up here then? Maybe? I think they're like up here in this corner. But yeah, grass types really get screwed over with like the gym typings in Johto. So whenever the grass types can get their moment, let's let them have their moment. Because, you know, it just really sucks. I'm gonna think about it. Flying, bug, then even the ghost type gym. Those are basically all part poison. Then you've got the steel type gym, which resists grass. Ice type is super effective. And dragon resists grass. It's like 6 of the 8 gyms that grass types just can't really do too much against, but I'm glad I used a Jumpluff. You know, really awesome mon. I mean, the fact that it has Leech Seed and Stun Spore, I have a feeling I'll be using those probably in the red battle. I'm gonna try and be very strategic with that. And Swimmer Lewis, your last Pokemon is a Quagsire. Hate to break it to you, buddy, but you are quad weak to grass, so I will be knocking you out. And that will just about wrap up today's episode. So a pretty chill one. I apologize for the late upload, by the way. Friday's episode will probably also be late because I won't be able to record until later in the day. But hopefully I can get back to that streak of, you know, my noon Eastern time uploads that I usually do. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we're taking on Blue over in Viridian City. For now, have a great rest of your day. I think I've said that 3 times now. And until next time, deuces.